The guy said, look, if I am selling an apartment up to 250,000, I will be able to sell it through email. You see? Sending the pictures, blueprints, or the plans through email, I will be able to sell it. But more than 800, up to 2 million, it becomes really difficult. It's all faking it. If we start from the demand, and then we make a value proposition for the demand, then it's visualization. See, you need to avoid this, like, I would say, bazaar selling.
Right.
Visualization, 3D, and the guy, 4D. See? If, let's say, do you offer a virtual reality?
No.
Okay, let's say Damien is a client and asked you about it. Would you do it?
I'll probably find someone to.
Great. So basically what he did, he got a demand, the client segment, and he said, yes, I can do it, the value proposition. And then he said, the channel was already direct, and the communication is direct. They are in person, in the room. What he said in the beginning, I will find someone. And he looked in the resources. Then he will agree with the guy, look, you do this, you come back to me, I will coordinate with the client, this is the key activities. The first thing, before even he looks to someone, he will see the money. Is it worth it? Yes or no? Then he will go to the second part, which is the resources. What resources do I have? Then we do the activities. My point is, this is the right workflow. We start with the client segment, then we go to the value proposition, then the channel, then the relationship, and we see the revenue. If everything makes sense here, then we go to the resources, activities, and partners, and 9 is the cost.
So in this case, for example, value proposition would be a dream outcome for the client
Yes.
type of thing.
The value proposition should fulfill the dream outcome. So the dream outcome is winning, then the value proposition, how we can help you with. The difference between this and what happens in our industry. We usually do not even look into all of them. We start doing the work. Then we see, okay, we need the resources. For example, the guys who are working with Unreal, they come to me here, East, we are great at doing Unreal. Do you have clients for Unreal? I mean, the client doesn't really know what is Unreal. Unreal Engine is only a term for you. You are doing it. But like you learning something and asking to help you sell it, it's like getting the child before you have a man and woman. Like, there must be a demand, right? Then it is a huge struggle now. We need to find a client who is going to get this key activity, the outcome, here, and make a value proposition. It's all faking it. If we start from the demand, and then we make a value proposition for the demand, then it makes sense. Highly recommended. The first real estate event you can ever go to it. And take the book that you will make from this. Guys, we were in the MIPIM this year. The MIPIM is so big, I mean, it's really big, the biggest in Europe for real estate. And we met a developer that is so strong in Cyprus and Greece. I just asked him, it was like, if you have a new property, how long does it take for you to sell? And he said,
-5 months.
I have a very strong network. We have thousands of emails of people just to buy a property. I was looking at the images, they are so horrible. The guy said, look, if I am selling an apartment up to 250,000, I will be able to sell it through email. You see? Sending the pictures, blueprints, or the plans through email, I will be able to sell it. But more than 800, up to 2 million, it becomes really difficult. Look at these images, okay? If you get such images, would that help you sell? And the sales guy, he's the sales manager, said, wow, definitely. If I have these images, I have more convincing power. Another example, we go to another developer, and they will say, nice, this quality is not, yeah, okay, nice. Oh, who did that? Usually, when they have the book, they will see everything as just nice images. But one project will stand out. This is their next project. It is going to be similar to their next project. or something similar to something they have in mind. That's what will click in their mind. Another architect. We had a book, and he just looked, and he stayed on the logos for the companies. Who you work with? Okay, I worked with this studio a while ago. The complete conversation was about his collaboration with that studio. He completely ignored all the work, but that was a great foot in the door. And we got another meeting with him. There is a company in Europe, they are in East Europe, and they are doing something similar to Nextdoor. And they came to me, hey, at least we have the money, we have everything, we are doing the marketing, but they don't really buy it. And I said, okay, give me an example. Developer you went to. And I went to the website of the developer. I said, man, this guy is selling like 200, 150 apartments. They won't really buy it. You have two markets. We have when the stakes are too high, competitive market, I am building, I need money, I need investors. And the other one is someone who has already tried it. They will look for better option. They have already the knowledge. And this comes back to one of the qualifiers for you, for future clients. I wouldn't really go to someone who has no idea what is C#. This is a very tough market. Like convincing someone that this is important for you takes time. Takes years, literally. I mean, I am posting on LinkedIn since a while. Now you are convinced that this is important. So my point is, like convincing someone who is like not aware or problem aware is a very long journey. That's why I would go to someone who has already tried it.
Anyway, because you mentioned it, the next event that is going to be available is the Expo Messe Real in Munich. And it's going to happen in towards the end of October. It's a relatively affordable event.
I would go to the whole event. I mean, paid really, like 800 is nothing for such an event. When the event is paid, you know that the lead quality is really good. So when there is an event,
to get the leads.
and you register in the event, they will provide you with the list of who's attending and what other companies are presenting. You will get all the information, the emails, location, the company name, the guy's name, maybe sometimes LinkedIn profile.
Right.
I will go there, collect these leads.
You say that is an output?
When you register,
Is that the event in France?
yes. I mean, each event they provided. I mean, this is the main reason why they make an event.
Okay.
You register, and before 1 month, you send an email to each one of those guys that are within your target client. Not anyone, you need to qualify them. We send them an email, the same template. So from the client side, I just want them to say yes or no. Your job is to go there and have the map of the event and see where are these people located, and you jump between the meetings. You don't like just walk around and say, hey, how are you?
Right.
You know what is 3D visualization. So you need to avoid this, like, I would say, bazaar selling.
Right.
3D visualization, 3D, and the guy, 4D. See?
Expo Real is going to be from July on, August. But also, like, don't miss out on local opportunities, because, like, even in Warsaw, there are many events happening like this. In Germany, actually, every city has their own little event.
Yeah.
So just the idea, again, guys, I'll tell you, like, I cannot stress this enough. Especially for most of you, because you're just starting out with the intention of building a brand. Aim for visibility as much as possible. Talk to everybody. I know that it's a waste of time sometimes, but do talk to everybody, because you never know where these projects will be coming from.
Also, it's a practice for you to see how to get interest. I mean, how to
Actually, if you do manage to go with them to the event, you should record them going to pitch, like put a mic on them and record them and see what it is that they sell.
We can make like a master class before that. You have something in before the event, what you need to do in the event, and what happens after the event. Because after the event is it is the closing.